So when you book in for a road bike fit, the first thing that we do is send out an email, and in that email is the details of where to come, what to bring, and we also include a pre-fit questionnaire. And in that questionnaire we're gathering information about obviously yourself and the type of riding that you do, the type of bike that you ride, and any issues that you've had whilst riding. So discomfort on the bike, injuries that you currently have, injuries that you've had in the past, things that you feel are holding you back. And we're also interested in what your goals are for the future. So whether that's just to increase your kilometres or to ride pain-free or to start racing. Just gives us a bit of an overview of what we can expect before you come through the door. And when you do come in for your appointment, the first thing we do is we do a little bit of a physical. We're looking at your leg length. We want to make sure you're symmetrical, see if there's any leg length discrepancy. We want to look at your flexibility as well. And then we're going to have a look at your cleat position. Make sure that that's set correctly. And then we'll pop you on the bike. And you can see behind me here, I've got a road bike set up on a smart trainer. And in front of that is behind my left shoulder, is a screen. So we do some video analysis. You'll actually come up on the screen, you'll see yourself riding. We do some video. The bike's actually sitting on a turntable, so we can spin that around and we can look at you from all angles. Once we've done some video analysis, we're really sitting down and talking about, I guess what I can see, what I think is going on. And it's at that stage we start making changes to the bike, and generally one at a time, and popping you back on to make sure that you're feeling comfortable on the bike. So it's a collaborative process. It's not just a matter of what I want or what I feel should happen. Obviously you're the person riding the bike, and it's important that you're comfortable and you understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. So we continue with that video analysis. And then when we're, I guess, midway through the fit, I introduce the Retool 3D motion capture system. So we start placing LEDs on your body and we capture you under load. And really that drills down on things like the knee angle extension, the knee angle flexion, the hip angle, the knee forward of foot, the back angle, the hip vertical travel. That might not mean a lot to you, but what we're trying to do is determine the exact position or optimal position for the saddle. That's the saddle height, the fore-aft of the saddle. The optimal position for the handlebars and the reach to the handlebars, to number one, make sure that you're comfortable, but also to make sure that we're optimizing your cycling efficiency and your power. So I guess the feedback that I generally get, the first thing is that people say they're a lot more comfortable after a bike fit. They feel like they're riding more efficiently, they can turn through the pedal stroke a lot easier, and that their power goes up. And then maybe as a byproduct of power increasing and or aerodynamics, the speed usually picks up as well. So the appointment generally will last anywhere between 90 minutes and 2 hours. At the end of the session I do an electronic measure of the bike using what's called a Zin tool. So you'll have that geometry. I'll send it to you, and we'll also have that on file. If you decide that you want to buy another bike down the track and your bike's a good fit, well, we can use that to help determine what's going to be working for you moving forward. And we can also use the fit to determine things like optimal frame size, optimal crank length, bar width, all those sort of things which you may need to and want to change on your existing bike. But if not, it's just a nice to have for the future if you decide that you're going to buy a new bike.